Sure haven't done a collab in a minute. It's time to cook frozen pork butts. That's right, frozen pork butt collab. We're seasoning up a pork butt, throwing it in the freezer for at least a month, maybe 2, and then throwing that bad boy on the smoker to see how much flavor got into the meat. We can't just do regular experiments. I'm doing not 1, not 2, but 3 pork butts. First pork butt has everything. Put AP on it, threw the barbecue rub on there, threw it in a vacuum sealer, froze it. Now the second pork butt has kosher salt and brown sugar, and the reason I did that, I want to see if it's just more of a cure that's working in the freezer as opposed to the entirety of the rub being imparted into the meat. Our third pork butt, that's our control group. We didn't do anything to it, took it from the cryovac, popped it in the freezer as is. And then when we thawed everything out, that third pork butt got the royal treatment, sweated it out, AP rub, barbecue rub, and we're gonna see which of these 3 has the best flavor imparted into the meat. And shout out Bettag who came up with this idea, and Mr. Homeowner Cooking and DIY. You can follow both those cats up here in the link. Hashtag frozen pork butt collab is what you want to search for everybody's video on this. We're definitely looking to have a lot of fun, and I appreciate anybody else that took part in this collab. You are all my barbecue family, whether you like it or not, Hobo. And now it begins. We have pork butt A, pork butt B, and pork butt C, as in control, and we will see you later. Pork butt C is going right in the freezer, staying in the cryovac. If we're doing it right, we gotta have control. This is 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar and 2 tablespoons of kosher salt. That's what we're putting on B. The belief is that just the salt and sugar is making it through in the frozen pork butt. Now A, the whole shebang. We're gonna do AP rub, the barbecue rub, just our standard pork butt. And now on all 3 of these, we're going no binder since we're thawing them out. There's gonna be plenty of meat sweats to complete the process and see it on through. Vacuum seal it tight, frozen pork butt just right. See you in a month. It is almost 2 months to the day when we froze these pork butts back in April. I'm not gonna lie, this has been a long haul, but I've been looking forward to this day for a long time. And yeah, I'm wearing the same shirt I was wearing 2 months ago. What about it? It's a cool shirt, man. This is that pork butt we just didn't even take out of the cryovac, tossed it directly in the freezer. So we'll get to work on it first. It's gonna get the standard treatment. AP rub, barbecue rub, and that is that. This pork butt has been sitting in salt and sugar in the freeze for two months. So I created a combination of my barbecue rub and the AP, but took out all the salt and all the sugar. Couldn't get really a shaker, so I'm gonna loosely apply it with my sprinkling technique. Y'all didn't know though, I got that wicked sprinkle. Be sprinkling for days, boy. This is AP rub and barbecue rub, frozen for 2 months. B, this is salt sugar cure in the freezer for 2 months, no rub at all. And this is C, the control batch. We're smoking pork butts, so these are some small chunks of hickory lined in the bottom, and then to that I'm going to add pretty large chunks of cherry. All right, we're going for $2.75. Frozen pork butts going on Chaz Michael's, $2.75. We're putting control next to the fire. I think we'll try and get B right here next to it. All right, we'll leave this as the fat cap here. Okay, everybody behaving there. Chaz Michael's got up to $2.79 in 5 minutes. We are cooking pork butts. We're gonna throw all that cherry and hickory smoke on there, get them frozen pork butts into traction, action Jackson. All right, it's been 3 hours on the nose. Let's have a look at these pork boots. Boy, that one's getting big. I have to confess, this guy is right up against the edge there. So that's why the rub's gone. Anywho, I really like the way these are looking. Probably give them at least a couple more hours, I think. I'd like to roll some more smoke on there, increase the bark, or what bark we can. You'll see it when I see it. We're about 3.5 hours into this cook. Let's see where we at. Hey now. Boy, that's looking crazy. Hope you guys can see that fat cap on these. Hey, have a look at those, huh? None too shabby. I still think I'd like a little bit more color, but I do love the fact that this one and this one have both split open. That's a real good sign. And then let's push down on the fat a little bit, see that it's squishy. See, we're not entirely squishy yet though. Nothing's coming off on that rub. Pretty soon, we're gonna be grabbing some tin foil and getting these guys 3 tickets to tender time. Let's get to wrapping. That's hot. Switch spats with ya. Ain't it? Okay, gang, we rested this thing 2 hours, and for those interested, this thing is still 190. Oh yeah, it's shredding up just great. Oh my goodness. This pink pork. It's pulling nice. Let's grab it. Control. Now, A is the pork butt in question, gang. Well, you only know if you know. Yep. Let's see how tender that, oh boy. Holy cow, the smoke ring. Good Lord. This is piping hot still, team. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a little shot. There is some flavor up in there. There ain't nothing to it but to do it here, team. This is B, the pork butt that we put the kosher salt and brown sugar on. Right now it's got a great waft of the smoked paprika, the chili powder, and the cayenne that I put into my barbecue rub, but hey, only one way to find out, right? Oh yeah. Man. Yeah. Hashtag frozen pork butt smoke ring. Ain't nothing like it. I think the money muscle got a smoke ring. Holy cow. Okay team, you might not like these results because I'm sitting here and fixing to tell you that the frozen pork butt is 100% bomb. Way better than the control batch and any of the other frozen pork butts for that matter. I honestly thought the salt sugar cured frozen pork butt was going to be the victor and it would shine through and it would do exactly what A did as well. While they were similar pork butts, it seemed like the other seasonings was just a little off put on B, whereas A was balanced. A had a terrific smoke ring. And I will say this again, both A and B had a much more noticeable smoke ring than C, the control batch. Meat sweats on full tonight, team. I gotta say it, pork butt A and B were the clear winners. C was a distant third. I will fess up that we got a little flare up in the master belt, and some of that bark, well, that got some hard life lessons thrown at them. But outside of that, it was a good cook. All 3 pork butts, as you saw, cooked the same way, 275 whole way out. If you're out there thinking about looking into this and doing some investigation, I would highly implore you to try it. And remember, you can search this hashtag frozen pork butt and see everybody else that participated in this collab. And to all the non-believers, all you non-believers out there, especially you, Hobo, Nichol, frozen pork butt is real. Shout out Keith Bettag. You're a wise man, Keith. I'm gonna be doing this again. That's the bottom line, and I think you all should investigate or look into this process yourself. You will be surprised at some of the results. That was a heck of a pork butt. I appreciate you all putting up with this frozen pork butt experiment. You want more cooks or other barbecue ideas from my channel, hit that notification bell. Click subscribe, join my tribe, jump in the backyard, hang with my gang, and get to cooking with us. And if you haven't followed the cutest couple on YouTube, honorable mention Maddie and Kiki, subscribe to the Cooking Coppin' Babe. You won't regret it. Look at that. That's A. You know that's gonna be delicious. Don't even try and doubt it, Hobo. The sound went out twice. Batteries died on the sound receiver. Battery died on the camera. Battery died here and there, but you can't stop that frozen pork butt. Force of nature, boy. Y'all geese better stay away from mine. Meat sweats kicking in hardcore. You got to eat 3 pork butts and let them know you mean business. Kobe. Mm-hmm.